Who's hungry? Who's hungry for
Who's
games?
hungry?
I'm full. We just ate pizza.
Yeah.
Who's hungry for games?
Games!
Who's hungry for some games?
I'm hungry for games and challenges and
Nathan's hungry for games.
play.
He's hungry for games.
Karina's hungry for games.
Don't speak for me.
Karina's so hungry.
Please stop lying.
I'm simply famished for games.
Julia?
Please feed me the games.
Julia's hungry for games.
Yeah.
We're doing the Drawfee Hunger Games tonight, baby!
The games! Let the games begin!
So here's how this is gonna work. We got the Hunger Games simulator with the characters in it, and we'll go through and like talk about the different districts here in a second. And then as we run the simulation and like funny things happen, we're gonna swippy swap over here and we're gonna draw some of the scenes
What?
that we think are funny. So you get Hunger Game and you get Drawing Game.
Wow.
We got inspired to do this by Al Cortez's video on What Al Said on YouTube. What Al Said did a video that had like the Drawfee cast and like guests we've had all doing a Hunger Games.
It's very good.
And it's really funny, and he threw in like some little animated bits too, and it's like a lot of fun. So we wanted to do it too. We wanted to have fun.
Everyone
too.
should watch it. I'm not biased. I'm not.
Here's the thing. You don't need an explanation. You can just watch.
Just
and
be
then
along.
You'll see.
You just got to be along for the ride.
You volunteer as tribute.
Should we like get started? Let's talk about the districts we have here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So District 1, Schmidt and Nando. They're
Perfect.
hot.
They're guys.
They're guys. And they're also PIs. And do we think that that gives them any sort of like advantage?
No.
Their detective
Schmidt's scared of knives.
abilities.
I predict that Schmidt will accidentally kill Nando. On accident.
Yeah, he'll be trying to kill someone
It will
else.
be sad.
Yeah.
District 2, we've got some newcomers to the channel, Sarapina and Hunter. I feel like Hunter likes to do pranks.
Sarapina
And
is
Sarapina
agile.
is agile. She's a dancer.
So
And she has like an intense energy that maybe could help.
and they also are dating each other. So
Yes.
the first two districts are
Yes,
Are
they're a couple and
dating
they're a
each
couple.
other.
So I don't know if that helps or hurts. District
Thank you
3,
for the raid.
it's Rowan and Luce. Rowan is an assassin and Luce is a demon. I feel like in like actual terms, they would stand a pretty good chance of coming out on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both have killed and will kill again. So
Yeah.
and they're strong.
Yeah.
And Luce has big titties.
Huge.
So that's gotta help too.
Mm-hmm.
District 4, this is the wild card district, I think.
yeah.
We got Bobby Hill and Confident Arthur.
I hate Confident Arthur.
So many people have it as a tattoo right now.
Oh
so
my gosh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
people keep getting the Confident Arthur tattooed. So Bobby Hill kind of gives me like Gus Fring from Breaking Bad energy. Like he looks like he's like been party to like some heinous shit and has kept this like same expression on his face the whole time.
For sure.
is this before I moved his face down, or is his face just up there?
It's impossible to know for sure.
You did
Doesn't
move-
matter.
You did.
And I was like, I know Bobby Hill doesn't have that big of a chin.
Oh,
yeah,
do
you know that.
You don't know that is the thing.
District 5, another wild card district, Moonpaw and Legoshi Truck. This is more of like Moonpaw and Moonpaw's vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, this team has probably the best mobility
Unless-
in open terrain.
I was about to say, depending on the terrain.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know the terrain.
I could be that water world.
I hope Legoshi climbs up every tree. I'm scared of Legoshi Truck. Something about him ain't right.
He has all of the
He's literally a truck. Paw is magic.
Yeah,
Moonpaw's
straight up
magic,
magic.
and knows how to defeat ghosts.
Yeah, and Tretz, and will
Tretz.
blow things up, and love it.
Yeah.
District 6. We got Marobiba
It's Marobiba.
and the Ribbit Ranger. I put them together.
Unlikely pair.
I kind of got vibes of like that movie where Wolverine is old and he's like traveling with like
Logan?
Logan. Ribbit Ranger's like the Logan, and Mero Biba's like his young ward.
Oh, or like a True Grit.
Yeah, any one of those where it's like an old grizzled veteran.
The Ribbit
and like
Ranger is very old and Mero Biba is very young.
Yeah, and they end up with like sort of a father-daughter relationship.
That's
you know?
great.
District 7, Porfo and Sfeel.
Porfo, I
The
think,
olds.
is the most sort of, in terms of lore, the most powerful entity we have competing.
But is definitely a chaotic element. You know,
Yeah.
Porfo's motivations are unclear. We
Yeah.
don't know if Porfo wants to win this.
Yeah,
And Sfeel, maybe the weakest.
Yes. Yeah, I think they
Just a
balance each other
guy.
out.
Yeah.
Sfeel has scoliosis.
He was such bad scoliosis.
Very much.
Bad hip flexors.
But
Big
I-
shoulder strength to hold up those arms.
Yeah, I still think he can do this.
District 8, Todd from Mario and Nathan for Sona. I paired them because I liked their expressions side by side.
Yeah, they're looking at each other.
They're both sort of making like a unknowable expression.
These two are approaching me from across the bar, and I am concerned.
District 9, we have Jacob Horse and Tiny Cowboy paired together for obvious reasons.
Obviously, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's another steed.
Another steed type couple. Tiny.
The ears.
Approaches any couple. So which one of you is the tiny cowboy and which one of you is the steed?
Then we got some contentious ones here because I split up the Drawtectives.
I
crew.
told you that they needed to be one character.
It just didn't make sense to
Disgusting.
me. So I put York and Rose together because they've got that like sibling energy,
Yeah.
and then they've also got like the big and small thing. I guess Grinden's the smallest.
Yeah, Rose's not that small.
And then I put Grinden and Eugene together because I feel like they both have a
Big and
a more
small.
well, they have big and small, and they also have a more relaxed demeanor between the two of them. I don't know if that's gonna help them or hurt them.
Well, here's the thing. Grenden's probably canonically the smartest of the three
Which is wild.
of the detectives.
yeah, that's true.
And then
Mhm.
Eugene is the silliest, let's say.
But I don't know if he has
he's-
that killer instinct, though.
I don't know if he's capable of hurting anyone.
He's a kind soul.
He's dead.
District 12 is only transportation.
Dog that drives, don't let him meet Legoshi Truck.
No,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
my OTP.
That's
Stop.
Dog and Dog Truck.
And then
I
they
wanted
both
Thelma
win.
and Louise, but Thelma is the driver and Louise is the car. And they drive off the cliff.
I expect a lot of Dog That Drives and Legoshi Truck fan art
Yeah.
after
Mhm.
I would
whatever
love to
happens
see that.
today.
All right, I'm
Should we
ready to
start?
start. Are we ready to go?
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hi, Joy.
let's proceed.
What's up, sweetie?
Proceed to the
What?
first thing.
She wants what?
Read it to
I'm
me.
13 years old. No.
Oh my god.
What happened?
All right, let's proceed.
Okay.
All right, here we go. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Eugene runs away from the cornucopia.
He would.
Hunter runs away from the cornucopia.
She would.
Wow.
Mero Biba runs away from the cornucopia.
Well,
Confident
Biba.
Arthur.
Confident Arthur runs away from
Okay,
the
everyone's
cornucopia.
running.
Confidently.
Worm Train takes a handful of throwing knives.
Which hand? How many hands?
Handful.
Just a hand.
That's so many hands.
It's actually one for each hand, but if you put them all together, it's,
It's a handful. Yeah,
Okay.
that's so many hands. Nando runs away from the cornucopia.
Okay.
Legoshi Truck runs away from the cornucopia.
Drives away.
Drives away.
So fast.
Bobby Hill runs away from the cornucopia.
Yeah.
Tiny Cowboy and Loose threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die?
Wow. Tiny Cowboy and Loose taken out immediately.
I don't
Goodbye,
understand how
Tiny
that
Cowboy.
happens. What does that mean?
They both go to shoot themselves, but instead they shoot each other at the exact same time.
That's so sad.
Maybe
Well,
maybe they were trying to threaten it to like gain
Yeah,
some sort
and
of
then they were
leverage,
like,
but then they
actually-
accidentally
Then
succeeded.
they just died.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's a reference to what happens in the books. Yeah, they like threaten
Yeah.
to do it. I think that only works if you're the last ones.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
Yeah.
it fails.
We
You can't
understand
do it
it's
at
a
the
reference.
beginning.
It just doesn't make
They're
sense.
so
All right, well,
Anyway.
two out.
Two out
Whatever.
already.
Ribbit Ranger finds a backpack full of camping
the
equipment.
He
only
would.
smart bitch here.
They would.
Porvo runs away from the cornucopia.
Okay.
Rose runs away from the cornucopia.
Good for her.
Jacob Horse runs away from the cornucopia.
Okay.
Serapina snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag.
She
Nice.
would. She would.
Girl.
Yeah.
She's going crazy. Schmidt finds a bag full of explosives.
No.
He probably doesn't doesn't know there's explosives in there.
He just thought it was a bag.
I found a bag. I found a useful bag.
Isn't that awesome?
Is this designer?
Spiel throws a knife into Moonpaw's chest.
Moonpaw has
R.I.P.
passed.
Moonpaw has passed on, knife to the
Pour one
chest.
out for Moonpaw.
Wow, 3 dead right out the gate.
This is brutal. This is savagery. Rowan grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia.
They would.
Brendan runs away from the cornucopia.
Classic.
York runs away from the cornucopia.
Uh-oh.
Dog that drives breaks Nathan Persona's nose for a basket of bread. Todd from Mario retrieves a trident. Day 1. Bobby Hill explores the arena.
He's just taking a walk.
Sarah Pina, Rose, and Jacob Horse track down and kill York?
Wait. Rose,
You were on my team!
Rose betrays York.
Rose found another hot lady.
Sarah Pina kind of cute though.
That's so funny.
Confident Arthur chases Hunter.
Hunter.
That's
Doesn't
so
do
funny.
anything.
Just chases.
Oh,
Oh
I
god.
swear to God.
Spiel and
Spiel begs Fernando to kill her. I guess I made Spiel a her. He refuses, keeping Spiel alive.
Damn. Damn.
Nando's the only kind bitch here.
Spiel couldn't live with what she did to
killed
Moonpaw.
Moonpaw.
Todd from Mario, Dog That Drives, Schmidt, Legoshi Truck, and Mero Biba hunt for other tributes.
Oh my
Okay.
God, my OTP interacted.
Oh, they're hanging out, yeah.
Eugene, Nathan Persona, and Porfo hunt for other tributes.
Okay.
Okay.
Ribbit Ranger tries to spearfish with a trident.
He's just having a nice time, kind of.
Where did he get the trident? I thought Todd had the trident.
thought-
Did he have it in his camping
Yeah, the
supply
camping
backpack?
supplies also had a
Yeah. What, y'all don't keep that on you?
My dad has a trident.
Brendan stalks Rowan.
Why?
That's
I wouldn't,
that's not going to end
I
well
wouldn't
for you,
recommend it.
A fool's errand.
Worm Train dies from thirst? It's the first day.
Drink some damn water.
I don't even think you can die in one day from not drinking water.
Worms need more.
That means Worm Train had not been drinking water in days leading up to this.
Yeah.
5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance.
So the angels
Fly away from here.
The
Yeah.
largest chests have been removed.
I know.
It also feels like
We
you're.
are the chests that carry the tits.
All right. Do you want to draw Moonpaw death?
Sure.
Yep.
I just got here. Who's dead? Is such a funny out of context message. This
Many
is
jobs.
this
He
is
does them all
Moonpaw dying.
I can't believe Moonpaw died at the hands of Spiel.
I mean, Moonpaw probably didn't even see Spiel as a threat.
No.
Or should I say a tread?
Yeah, that's not a ghost. That's a man. Moonpaw, any pronouns.
Moonpaw, any pronouns.
Here, because
It's
I was
official.
drawing Moonpaw just this weekend because I wanted to do a human Sona for Moonpaw. But from what I can remember, because Moonpaw is a guy in the original that I redrew for that childhood art episode.
Yeah, you said he in that one.
Yeah, but I know that in like the thing that Sai is from, Moonpaw is a girl. So Moonpaw trans, whatever.
Moonpaw trans.
Moonpaw trans.
I will say, if you
No.
use this Hunger Game simulator, you cannot be non-binary. They won't let you do it.
They get to the time where they have to pull the names to see who will be the tributes, and then that tribute raises their hand and goes, "I'm non-binary," and go, "All right, well, you can't fight then."
But I guess like in the Hunger Games, it was like they were specifically like it's a man and a woman from each district.
Yeah.
So maybe non-binary people are safe.
Damn.
Or maybe there's like a separate one where everyone is non-binary.
The non-binary games.
Non-binary Hunger Games.
Do you think Spiel did this on purpose?
I mean, Spiel later begged for death.
Yeah,
So I don't know what Spiel's going on.
Yeah,
With
Spiel
I don't know what's going on with.
is up to something, but
I don't.
Yeah, Nathan?
Yeah?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
keep going.
Yeah?
Spiel.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I don't know what with going on.
There it is.
There, yeah.
Yeah, you got it. I get the feeling that like Spiel working in the mall kiosk all day every day probably harbors a lot of like
Yeah.
rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he unleashed it all at once and then immediately felt regret.
What's that movie? Is it called Postal? Where the guy like works at a post office and then he like has one bad day and he loses his mind.
That's a game.
There's a video game called Postal.
No, there's a movie like this.
Maybe it's also a movie.
Maybe it's also
like a movie from the 90s or something.
Falling Down?
Is that it?
Is that what it is?
I think it's Falling
That's
Down.
the Joker.
Can I do a spiel from memory?
Spiel is old Bobby Hill. And that is a fact. He has the same hair.
According to you. What have I done?
Oh no!
I didn't mean for it to happen like this. I thought it was Worm Train coming to get his knife back.
But it was actually beloved national hero Moonpaw. Julia, how do you draw?
Big chest, little waist, big booty, little legs.
I see in chat, why is Moonpaw dead? And also, what are Moonpaw's pronouns?
Any.
2 important questions. Is Schmidt witnessing it?
That's
I mean,
Nando,
Nando.
you dumb fuck.
Nando's gonna die in the next round.
Good night, sweet prince.
Farewell, Moonpaw.
Maybe there's a world in which we could take these images and like edit together a video, like telling the Drawfee Hunger Games, like what Al did.
Like what Al said.
We're just stealing Al's whole
use
shit.
these images and like interspersed.
What were his pronouns?
Uses his. At this point, his pronouns are was, were.
Beautiful.
Nice one.
More games.
More
games.
More
games.
It's been so long since the games. I'm famished yet again.
More games for Nathan.
I'm hungry for the games.
Night 1. Legoshi truck quietly homes.
This is engine.
He's idling.
Grendon attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Todd from Mario falls into a frozen lake and drowns.
No, Todd!
Todd,
How do you
no!
fall? You don't move.
Someone put him on the ice and slowly pushed him.
And he just slid out.
across.
Oh
my
Todd
goodness.
fell into the lake and drowned. That's so sad.
Wow.
Ribbit Ranger and
my captain.
Marabiba sleep in shifts.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
They're actually working as a team.
They're trying.
Unlike
yeah.
Rose and York.
Jacob Horse, Nathan Persona, Rose, and Nando track down and kill Confident Arthur.
I hate that asshole.
They needed so many.
Well,
He's just so confident.
they were really worried about how confident he was.
I'm sick of this guy.
Rose is joining these posses. It's a completely different posse than the other one.
This is unfortunately a little in character.
Bobby Hill is awoken by nightmares.
Well, yeah, your partner's dead, dude.
Oh god.
Serafina stabs Eugene with a tree branch.
Wow.
Like to death?
I think
That is
so.
implied.
Like to death with a tree branch?
My son.
Serafina is crazy.
She's freaking wild. Schmidt poisons Rowan drink. He drinks it and dies?
Wow.
Rowan, you suck at this.
Why did you drink a drink that Schmidt gave you?
Maybe it was accidental. Maybe Rowan is like allergic to something and Schmidt didn't know and was just trying to be friendly.
Schmidt tried to brew Rowan some tea as a peace offering, but didn't realize that hemlock is poison.
Yeah, and just Rowan drank it first.
He's
and
like,
then Schmidt
I
was
thought
like,
hemlock was a type of like herbal plant and that bleach was like water. What do you mean that's
What do you
bad?
mean I killed him? Schmidt doesn't even know Rowan's dead.
Steele thinks about home.
I'm going through it.
I missed the time before I came to the Hunger Games.
And killed Moonpaw.
And killed Moonpaw.
And was spared by Nando.
Porfo and Hunter talk about the tributes still alive. Dog that drives sees a fire but stays hidden.
I'm
Smart.
rooting for Dog That Drives.
Drive
I'm
away.
about to curse Dog That Drives.
Yeah.
Keep driving, Dog that drives. Day 2. Schmidt searches for firewood. Hunter and Dog that drives split up to search for resources. Grendon practices her archery.
huh.
Nando receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor.
Wow,
Who is
Schmidt.
giving
His daughter.
Spiel picks flowers. Bobby Hill injures himself.
Without confident Arthur there, he's lost.
I'm not okay, Dad.
He has no confidence left. Jacob Horse chases Porpo. That just seems kind of whimsical.
Yeah.
They're playing.
Legoshi Truck collects fruit from a tree.
Does he just like drive up on it?
No, he's driving into it. Knock
Fruit
the
just
fruit
fall onto
down.
his truck bed.
Ribbit Ranger travels to higher ground. Rose receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor.
Rose is
Jancy.
living it up.
Who is bankrolling Rose?
Jancy.
She is making an ass out of herself, and Jancy's like, I don't know, girl boss, I guess.
Mero Biba tries to sleep through the entire day.
Her ass is
Mero
not
Biba.
working.
Serapina receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Oh.
Yeah.
The fan artists.
Nathan Persona camouflages herself in the bushes. I guess that's also a her.
Todd, the
Todd,
frozen
Arthur.
lake. Arthur got hunted down
By everyone.
by everyone. Eugene got
stabbed with a tree branch.
And Rowan drank poison.
What a disaster. What a
Oh my
nightmare.
gosh.
Sorry to all the people that have Confident Arthur tattoos
Yeah.
that your boy didn't make it.
He's dead now. You can now add R.I.P. to those tattoos.
Yeah, exactly. Gone but not forgotten.
I really love the Sfeel arc, though.
Yeah, feels really, really going through something.
Emotional turmoil.
Kills a man, begs for death, thinks of home, picks up flowers.
What's
Why
the
are we
point of
still
any of
here?
this?
Just to suffer.
Pager goes off.
Hello? Oh, you want to buy?
You can't answer a pager.
Hello? But he's got Bluetooth. He answers it with his Bluetooth.
Pager goes off. Hello?
The pager doesn't talk to anyone, Julia.
Why would he be wearing a Bluetooth headset if it didn't respond to something?
Wow,
Maybe he's got a
indeed.
cell phone in his pocket.
Can you prove that?
I made him.
She's got you there.
Sfeel is just like Katniss in that way.
No.
Oh, he's sitting so wide.
What the hell?
Well, his proportions are interesting.
Yeah, I like
That's one
this.
way of putting it, yes.
I like the composition here.
My cat, I love to pet my cat. I love to pet my cat, pet my cat.
Is he thinking about what he's done?
He's thinking about the life
He's
that
thinking
the
about-
life he's taken.
Thinking about home. Thinking about
Thinking
what
about
he's
home.
done. Thinking about the sweet release of death.
Still doesn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
what Moonpaw's pronouns are.
Never learned.
What were they?
I should have at least asked what their pronouns were before killing them.
Before I throw this knife, what are your pronouns? I want to put the correct ones on your tombstone.
You get pronouns on a tombstone? Yeah, it's like a Twitter bio, right?
Yeah.
I know my tombstone's gonna say unfriendly Neopets millionaire. Poisonally. and yours will say, please be nice to me.
Please be nice to me.
I am literally dead.
It'll say 18 plus only.
Mhm.
Minors D and I.
Do not repost.
Mine's gonna say at this grave we respect women.
I got a comment on a College Humor piece that I decided I wanted on my tombstone, which was still a coward, not even a funny one.
Amazing.
Fun.
Yeah. Can we just like in the distance see Legoshi truck smacking into one of these trees?
Knocking down some apples or something.
Anytime Julia starts drawing a bunch of trees, I have to request that she also draws a car.
Yeah, apparently.
This has now happened twice.
It's more than you would guess.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow.
Ow.
I deserve this pain.
I keep hitting the tree to get the fruit.
Wow.
Wow.
Ow.
Ow.
It's so loud.
He's just trying to
Dump.
mourn.
Dump.
Ow.
This is
Stupid drawing.
this is a really good drawing.
Out of context, this means nothing. If you don't know the show, this is all nonsense.
Even if you know the show, this is nonsense.
Yeah, you'd have to have watched this stream specifically and also know all of the characters that we're referencing. There's a lot of time between when some of these characters were created and others.
Yeah, different eras.
Yeah. There's a rich lore, and now they're all together.
Very rich.
Nanda's like trying to poop back here in the woods.
What?
He's like, what the hell?
I can't kill you because I have to poop. I'll kill you after.
All right. Back to the games.
Back to the games. Let the games continue.
Night 2. Bobby Hill convinces Porfo to snuggle with him.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Okay.
Sarah Pina questions her sanity.
Yep.
I mean, she should have done that a long time ago.
Nando tries to sing himself to sleep.
Damn.
He's not okay.
Tries.
Uh-oh.
Sfeel cannot handle the circumstances and commits.
No!
Wow.
What just happened to me?
Oh my god!
My vision went white.
Wow.
Truly brutal.
Wow.
The Sfeel story is a tragedy.
Yeah.
This is awful.
I was hoping he was going to come out the other side, you know?
Yeah, I thought he would
Thought
find
of
a
home,
purpose.
picked some flowers, and then was like, this is it for me. End of the road.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Hunter receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor.
They're
Everybody's
just
got
giving everyone fucking
explosives.
explosives.
Yeah, everyone gets them. Marobiba destroys Nathan Fursona's supplies while she is asleep.
Damn.
Wow. What
Yeah.
happened to my supplies? I'm Biba.
Rosé begs for Jacob Horse to kill her. He reluctantly obliges, killing Rosé.
Now you feel regret, huh?
For killing
bitch?
York.
You couldn't-
It's all fun and games until Sarah Pina dumps your ass.
I have to assume that Rosé was trying for some sort of scam here, and it didn't pay off. Well, R.I.P. Rosé.
Yeah, that's fine. She was really fucking around and finding out, so.
Dog that drives kills Ribbit Ranger with a sickle.
With a sickle.
I'm still rooting for Dog That Drives.
Dog
Just
that
drives
drives.
by and shink, keeps on going. Legoshi truck climbs a tree to rest.
Yeah.
How?
He's doing
He's
tree
a
stuff.
truck.
He's climbing, my boy's climbing.
He won't stay out of the trees. Brendan receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor.
Jancy.
Schmidt climbs a tree to rest.
I honestly
Okay.
forgot Schmidt was alive.
Schmidt's not doing anything other than poisoning Rowan.
On accident.
All right, day 3. Nathan Fursona travels to higher ground.
Oh,
I
that's
wouldn't
not-
recommend it.
That's like you're right in sickle territory.
Jacob Horse injures himself.
Dang.
Schmidt tries to sleep through the entire day.
Mm-hmm.
Grindon and Dog That Drives split up to search for resources.
What
And
were
it's
they
got
together?
Why were
they
they
got the
together?
right idea.
What?
Y'all are not a team. You shouldn't be together. Hunter pushes Serapina off a cliff during a knife fight. You're dating. What happened?
They're lesbians. They're dramatic.
Sarah was.
This is sapphic culture, Jacob.
You wouldn't
Do you
understand.
think Rosé got in the middle of
Sarah
things?
was questioning
Probably.
her sanity, if
Probably.
you recall.
That's
She was,
right.
she was turning against everyone.
Yeah.
Hunter had to push her
Yeah.
off the cliff.
Rosé definitely made it worse. Again, this is sapphic culture.
God, this is
They're
brutal.
all like this.
It's brutal out there. Porpo receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Nando falls into a pit and dies.
Just a pit?
All right.
He was trying to poop again.
While Schmidt was asleep. He would have been okay, but Schmidt was asleep and he died.
Hey, Schmidt, can you help me out of this pit?
I'll lay here and die.
Bobby Hill sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate.
Smart.
Good for Bobby.
Marobiba questions her sanity.
Yeah.
Smart.
Mel Aviva, have you done it again?
Legoshi Truck receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor.
Oh no.
We have
a cloud
an
of
arena
poisonous
event.
smoke.
Schmidt and Porpo agree to die in the cloud together, but Schmidt pushes Porpo in without warning.
He's pissed!
Nathan Fursona and Dog That Drives decide to run into the cloud together.
The two dogs together.
Wait,
Dead.
it's Dog That Died?
Dog
Yeah, dog
that
that
dies.
dies.
Fuck
To be
it.
fair, Nathan Fursona would see a big smoky cloud and go, yeah, let's
Hey,
go.
let's get in
that
there.
That might be fun, actually.
Grindon and Hunter agree to die in the cloud together, but Grindon pushes Hunter in without warning.
Sapphic.
Damn.
Marobiba survives.
She doesn't need to breathe.
Jacob Horse
Jacob
survives.
Horse survives.
Legoshi Truck survives.
Okay.
Because he's a truck.
Bobby Hill is engulfed in the cloud of poisonous smoke.
Bobby! It's okay, Dad.
I'm coming home,
I'm
Dad.
coming home, Dad.
Oh god.
Dad.
10 cannon shots.
Damn.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Sfeel Rose, Ribbit Ranger, Sarah Pina, Nando, Porfo, Nathan Persona, Dog That Drives, Hunter, and Bobby Hill.
Wow.
Shit, it's a bloodbath.
What is Schmidt?
Schmidt, look
Yoshi Truck, Nero Biba,
Jacob Horse, and Grendon.
Grendon.
Wow.
Jesus.
What scene should I draw?
Oh, there's so
What are you
many
feeling?
good ones.
Oh, the sickle. Dog That Drives, sickling Ribbit Ranger.
Oh, sure. The Hunger Games are brutal.
Yeah.
It turns out if you just Google Dog That Drives, there's actually a lot of like real dogs that are driving
that
cars.
have driven.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss that dog that can die. I'm so sad.
That was Nando falling into the pit.
Did.
Sorry, I was thinking about why I was getting like Rayman energy off of this drawing.
Kind of looks like Rayman.
It kind of looks like
It
Rayman.
doesn't look like frickin' Rayman.
Without the ear, it looks a little bit like Rayman.
No, shut up. Doesn't look like Rayman.
Oh, it does look like Rayman.
It just like a little bit it does. I just think a little bit it does.
Just a little bit.
It doesn't frickin' look like Rayman, okay?
It kind of does.
I'll show you what looks like Rayman. I guess you'd have to have it like in the reverse grip. We're gonna have to, figure out the composition of this as we go.
Why would it need to be in?
Because he's driving
I guess.
this way. Here's the wheel. What do you mean?
No, it's good. It's
What's wrong
good.
with this?
I really like the pose. I just could have had him going off the side that he's closer to.
What do you
He
mean?
could be left-handed.
Like doing it over here?
Yeah, no, it's good. Don't change it.
Could also flip his hand over.
Yeah, he's just doing a really long
But I
reach
like it.
over this passenger seat.
Well, he doesn't
What's
want
wrong
to
with
get blood
that?
on him.
Nothing's
It's a
wrong
good
with
pose.
it.
Why does no one like my pose?
I like it.
I just think it looks kind
You're
of like
being purposefully
Rayman.
obtuse.
You're being purposefully obtuse.
It's just a little bit like Rayman.
Oh, I see what you mean now because of the car.
Yeah, what did you think I was talking about?
I didn't understand.
But you can make it a little car.
Yeah,
it's a
it
little
can be
car.
a one-seater,
Yeah.
like a go-kart. I'm
Yeah, see, now it all makes sense again.
Yeah, this is good.
gonna sleep good after this.
Do it.
I will.
Sleep good
It
then.
was a statement of intent.
Good, I hope you do.
The
Thank
poll
you.
is going.
I hope you also have a full night's sleep and it's relaxing and you feel great and your skin is glowing.
Thank you. So I think it's like, this is like the moment before disaster.
It's like, but I was in the high ground. What the heck?
And he just turned his head
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, oh!
I finally made it to high ground. Now to just turn my head and confirm that I'm safe.
Oh,
Oh no.
I imagine he drove by like on my birthday. We played that game, and I drove like by Jacob at max speed on Secret Sleepover Society. It was like
Wobbly life.
wobbly life.
All right, there's a boombox with a button on it. What if I click this button?
Holy fuck.
I just careened through and like hit fences and bushes, and I fell off a cliff
That was a
at
fun game.
max speed. Yeah, that was silly.
why is he pogging?
He's frogging.
My final pog.
That dog can drive.
Lord, if you hear my prayer, let me die pogging. I want to go out of this world like I came in, pogging out of my gourd.
Imagine if you died pogging, got your face stuck like that, and had an open casket funeral.
One day you'll pog your last pog. Ain't that something? Someone said that this is really sad because Dog That Drives is making someone a widow.
Oh, that's
Well,
true.
I mean,
Because the frog's married.
Don't let it fade away.
It's a beautiful day.
Oh,
But
wow.
at least you get to see
This
this
is
dog murder this
so-
frog.
We are 3 for 3 with really good depictions of key moments.
All right, shall we get back to it?
Let's do it.
Night 3.
Oh.
Brendan, Jacob Horse, Legoshi Truck, Mero, Biba, and Schmidt sleep in shifts.
Isn't that all of them?
Yeah.
They're just all hanging out.
They're all
They're all
sleeping in
sleeping?
shifts, like watching each other.
Okay.
The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Mero Biba decides not to go to the feast. Schmidt decides not to go to the feast. Grendon decides not to go to the feast.
Uh-oh.
Jacob Horse pushes Legoshi Truck off a cliff during a knife fight!
How he has such little legs?
How are they knife fighting? Neither one of them are equipped for that. Day 4. Grendon receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor.
Jancy.
Jacob Horse stalks Mero Biba.
Damn, Jacob Horse out for blood.
Schmidt sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Things are getting tense.
I feel like this is passing really quickly. We lost a lot of people.
One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Mero Biba is awoken by nightmares.
Mero Biba. Mero Biba.
Mero Biba.
I'm still Mero Biba.
Grendon receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor.
Did you lose the other hatchet?
Stop sending so many hatchets.
Did I remember to send him that hatchet, or did I just think I'll just send him another one. You can never have too many
You can't have
hatchets.
too many. Jacob Horse tends to Schmidt's wounds.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Like,
We found love in a hopeless place. Mero Biba attacks Jacob Horse, but he manages to escape.
oh my goodness, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Shit is getting so tense. Grendon questions her sanity. Schmidt searches for a water source.
If you die of thirst, so
Don't go the way of the worm.
Night 5. Jacob Horse is awoken by nightmares.
I dreamed I had legs.
Grendon kills Schmidt with his own weapon.
You have so many.
Where are the two hatchets?
Here's what I imagine happened. He's holding both hatchets, drops them, and then is like, no.
What was Schmidt's weapon that you killed him with?
I don't know, like a
The bag of explosives?
Yeah, yeah, a lot of explosives.
Poison.
Mero Biba receives clean water from an unknown sponsor.
My damn mom sent me water.
Mero Biba shoots a poisonous blow dart into Jacob Horse's neck, slowly killing him. No, I was really rooting for Jacob Horse after all this time.
Me too.
I don't want Mero Biba to win.
Mero Biba versus Grendon are the last two.
Mero Biba's got unhinged energy.
Unless Grendon just dies here.
Oh, hold your breath. Grendon dies.
Mero Biba
dies
wins!
trying to escape the arena. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The winner is Mero Biba from District 6.
I guess she is the Katniss, you know? She's got the archery.
God
Some
damn it.
days I sit on my porch and I think of all the people I killed. Mero Biba.
Mero Biba, then Grendon, then Jacob Horse, then Schmidt, then Legoshi Truck.
Who had the highest kills?
The horse killed 4.
We really didn't get a lot of kills. A lot of people just died to Poison Cloud.
Yeah, Poison
that
Cloud
feels right.
really did it. And Grendon just died, just trying to escape.
Rowan got no kills, despite being a professional assassin.
Amazing. Even Nando killed somebody.
Both of Rosé's kills were as part of a group.
She'll go along with anything.
All right, Nathan, you want to draw something?
Sure. I guess I'll draw the final showdown between
There's Joyce.
Mero Biba and Jacob Horse, with Grendon just dead in the background.
A poison dart was a cowardly way
Yeah.
to kill Jacob Horse. But then again, I guess Jacob Horse had killed 4 people at that
Jacob
point.
Horse was the favorite to win at that point.
Sorry about the horse.
It's that Mero Biba won.
Mero Biba
After all the
won.
Mero Biba suppression we've had to do.
And we'll keep suppressing it.
And then now we're reigniting the flames of passion for Mero Biba.
Yeah.
I do think it's funny that the simulator just disregards whatever it is they receive from sponsors.
Yeah, it does not care.
It does not want to make any use of that whatsoever.
Or who is on whose team.
Yeah, it doesn't care about that either. But the simulator is funny.
Yeah,
To be fair, in the books, they aren't really teams.
that's true. They are like just trying to live, but
Survive.
Because only one can survive.
there's some camaraderie amongst the teams.
Karina was on my district team in the What Al Said video.
Yeah, and I killed you,
were
just
part
like I
of
killed Jonah.
part of the squad that
I
killed
didn't get
me.
to watch.
You can still watch it.
That's
You
right.
can watch it at any time.
Whose team was I on?
Jacobs.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Not great. Some might say I died the most painful death of anyone.
You did.
Oh, What happened?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I've done it. I'm outside the radius of the cannons.
You remember how last week Elon Musk tried to launch a rocket?
Yeah.
It was kind of like that.
That's kind
okay.
of what happened,
Alright.
except if Jacob had been the only person who died.
I died because I ignored an infected wound.
Julia,
I would never.
Let's be real. Yes, you would.
Yeah,
You are
if you
pretty
had
bored.
other work to
Yeah,
do
you were
that
like,
was
I have stuff
distracting you.
to do. I'll take care of this later.
You're
The
wearing a
funniest
wrist brace
thing.
right now because you have ignored bodily pain in order to achieve tasks.
It's true.
The funniest thing about what Al said's video is that it is often weirdly in character.
Yeah, Carolyn kept getting invited to like hang out in other people's shelters because
Yeah.
Carolyn's just a good hang.
I knew it was real the second like I sprained my ankle almost immediately.
That's true, yeah.
I was like, ah, shit.
Very applicable.
Who's dead over there?
Grandin.
Oh,
Brendan.
Grendon. Because you just died trying to leave the arena.
Yeah, they were pooping.
Yeah, that's what he calls pooping. Trying to leave the arena.
I gotta go.
I gotta go leave the arena. I gotta go try to leave the arena.
I just made an assumption because he was in a bush.
I like this in the way that I don't like this. I don't like the horse's death.
The horse is dead.
The horse is death.
At least we did get the saddest story ever told in Sviel. The
Yeah.
arc of Sviel and Moonpaw.
Okay,
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wow, we truly did it, huh?
Damn.
it was a Hunger Games.